And we're back. Hello, good evening, welcome, all that good stuff. I just want to say after last episode, I had a little fun, but, yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I'm fine. Just because, a girl broke my heart, 15 years ago, 17 years ago, I'm fine. Really. I'm fine. I'm good. Let's move on. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna look at some more of these drawings. Okay. So this guy, I actually had a toy of this guy that I later found out was like an Ultraman toy. I think this dude's name is Garukasaurus or something. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I just stuck him in with my Godzilla toys and dinosaur toys, and he would, fight with the T-Rex and stuff. Because I didn't have any Ultraman toys. But he's just kind of a weird design. He's got like 4 arms and... shaky cam. He's got 4 arms and this weird sail on his back that's like a frilled lizard or something. And then he's got these 2 arms. And the figure, these arms didn't move, but these arms did. And these arms eventually broke off, which was really depressing. But yeah, this guy was totally awesome. It's a cool looking toy. And this drawing is not finished, but I'm sure it would have been cool looking if it were. Alright, moving on. Another unfinished drawing. Looks like a weird 4-armed avocado with just gorgeous eyeshadow. I mean, look at that. Girl, you need to do a tutorial and teach me how to do that. Alright. Looks like... I don't know. This is maybe Goro with a luchador mask on. I'm not sure exactly what I was doing here. It's kind of weird. And then I drew another one down here, and looks like Katie, my ex, who I was dating at the time, drew bunny slippers and a teddy bear and a nightcap on it. So, yeah. Honestly, she improved it, so I'm not angry. I must have been on a, whatever they call those, whatever race Goro is, Shokan, Shotokan, whatever, the weird half-dragon, half-man, 4-armed dudes from Mortal Kombat. I must have been on a kick of those, because clearly that's what this guy is. Up here, he doesn't quite look like Goro, but he's got that crazy hair. And then down here we got this guy who looks like a samurai version of one of those dudes. Samurai Goro. So this here we got a looks like I was drawing like a pyramid or something. This looks like one of the older style pyramids when they were trying to figure out the Egyptian older style pyramids that were tiered or whatever. And then this guy looks like an Egyptian warrior with a hooked sword or something. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, a lot of these are unfinished. Sometimes I just throw a bunch of lines down and don't do anything with them. That's probably why I fill these things up so quickly. This is a character from Gamera. I don't remember his name. I think it's Jiris. He's based on a goblin shark, and he does not look this cool. He actually looks really goofy. So I improved it. Someone should pay me to improve all of Gamera's monsters. Yeah. But he is a pretty cool... I think it's Jiris. I can't think of anything else it would be called. There's Jiris, Virus, or whatever. Gauss. The guy with the Guiron. The guy with the knife on his head. And Barugan. I think were all of the... And, older Gamera villains. I'm pretty sure that's all of them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jiris. Might not be Jiris. I don't know. I'm sure. Here's a correction. Ding! There you go. If I was wrong, it will appear right there magically. Just through the course. Magic. Just magic. Looks like I was drawing some different animals. Maybe they were like wolf-sized creatures for D&D or something. Manx. That's an interesting, weird rabbit, bobcat-looking thing. Looks like I didn't give him a name. Just a weird, scrawny-looking, bow-legged dog with long hair, because long hair's cool, right? And then Rodog. That actually, I like that. I like the Rodog. The idea of like a crazy wolf with a rat tail. I think they had creatures like that in the Willow movie, though. But either way, it's awesome. It's a cool idea. It really conveys, like, just giving it a rat tail really conveys, like, this is a filthy creature that's come to, kill and maim and destroy, and we need to run away. Wow, yeah, this guy looks really sad about something. His name is, Noctra Vermina. Okay, great. Okay, he's got 6 fingers. That means he's a Bale. There's a GURPS role-playing book that had all of these different races in it that you could play as, and one of the races was a Bale. Bales were like vampires that had 6 fingers, but they weren't undead. I'm not sure what Bales are from, if there's a... Most of the GURPS stuff was based on other science fiction, mostly Tolkien stuff, but I don't think Bales are Tolkien. They had the cat-like eyes, and they had 6 fingers, and yeah. I don't know, that's kind of a weird thing to draw. Probably just a villain for a role-playing game campaign that I was doing or something. This looks like a man scorpion with wings. Very Darth Maul looking. It was 1999, so I think it was either Episode 1 was either coming out or had already come out or something. Or yeah, that looks like kind of where I was going with that. The very Darth Maul looking face. Needs to go see a dentist about that stuff there. It's some nasty situation going on there. I wonder why he has wings, though. Maybe I don't know. I was probably just doodling, and this is what came out. Basilisk. Yeah, he's one of these kaiju characters that I always kind of go back to drawing. He's an original character. Please don't steal. He's he's like a frilled Godzilla lizard, but he runs really fast, and he can run on water. That's his thing. He can run across the water at high speeds. He's like a Flash kaiju, whatever. Anyways, it's a neat idea in theory, but I think in practice it would look really goofy in a movie. Knuckle Ray? I don't remember this one at all. He looks like another kaiju I was drawing. Knuckle Ray. Like, Knuckles, the echidna from... I mean, clearly that's kind of what's going on with these claws in his hand. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he's like an alien that shoots laser beams out of his palms of his hands, and he's got knuckles, and this array. And then, yeah. Look, I don't have to answer for old me anymore. This is something that came out of old me's head, and I don't know what I was thinking at the time. He's got a cute little beak, though. Like a baby duck. Wow. Yeah, that's, some nice shading going on here. Some nice, chiaroscuro around the mouth, but ultimately unfinished. I think I had an idea for like a world where like there were kaiju, and this was one of the life forms in it. I remember it floats in the clouds and collects plankton and supports itself by this huge dirigible-looking gas pouch. Basically just a whale, and then he has these spikes on the bottom because otherwise he wouldn't be able to fight with other monsters, I guess. And they protect his gas bag up here. Something. Kind of like Hedorah, except he doesn't eat smog from smokestacks. And his eyes are tiny instead of huge. This is a very underutilized page. We got, looks like a dude getting ready to do some capoeira. Like Eddie Gordo or something. And then over here we got Inigo Montoya ready to avenge his father or something. I don't know, he looks kind of cool. He's like, we can do it. We can do it. We can avenge my father. Prepare to die. Alright. That's kind of a neat drawing there. Just a skeleton with a skeletal horse. Real simple. You get the point after just from this rough sketch, you know. Nice heavy lines. I like it, but, you know, I see the mistakes I made in it, and it looks bad, but you could kind of see what I was going for. I think I was successful in this drawing. I mean, other than adding some kind of background or something to make it more visually interesting, but yeah. Another skeleton. You know, skeletons are real easy, fun to draw, fun fantasy creature, you know, to draw. And, you know, my obsession with them probably comes from my love of Ray Harryhausen movies. You know, like Seventh Voyage of Sinbad and, what was the other one? Oh, Jason and the Argonauts, where they just have a whole bunch of just skeletons just fighting with these dudes. It's so cool to watch. And it was all stop motion, and they figured out how to like put people into the scene, and it was just so cool. But you know, skeletons are just, I don't know, there's something easy to draw because, I mean, if you get the proportions wrong, or you don't have to, like, you know, you can just draw stuff hanging off of them, or if you get the proportions wrong, or if he's posed weird, you can just kind of like make one of the bones broken or something. I have some older drawings that were really cool of zombies that were just like very, very, you know, rough, but still looked better than my skill level probably because I was like drawing them in just weird angle, not worrying about getting the proportions correct, not worrying about whether a human being could actually bend that way, and just, you know, just filling in the details, just having fun. And that's what drawing's all about, is having fun. There's, that's clearly Anguirus or Anguillus, or however you want to pronounce his name. Gave him kind of the Gamera spikes on his elbows. Clearly this is a redesign a la Joe. He's still got the weird carapace covered in spikes. Plus he's got the spikes under his belly. I don't know. Anguillus is one of those characters that just kind of got abandoned by Toho, and I'm glad that they brought him back for Final Wars, and I hope they bring him back some more. Because I'm kind of sick of seeing Godzilla movies where the only people Godzilla fights anymore are like Mothra, Mechagodzilla, and King Ghidorah. Those are the only movies that get made, and I'm kind of done. I never want to see another King Ghidorah, and I know that the new monster verse or whatever Godzilla is probably going to have King Ghidorah in it. They've already done like a teaser with like King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan, which it's cool to see Rodan get some love, but we've seen Mothra, we've seen King, and if Mothra doesn't have the two little twins in the movie, which would be ridiculous in a realistic movie made today, if it doesn't have those two little twins, like, what's the point of doing Mothra? That's like half the fun of Mothra, is having those little fairy twins that call her with their song. Ugh. But, yeah. Anguillus, definitely need to bring him back, especially with his new power to roll up into a ball like an armadillo and roll around and stuff like that. Really cool character. This looks like... Oh, Baragon. Baragon is a Toho kaiju that was in, I believe, Frankenstein Conquers the World, which was a goofy movie where Frankenstein like grows really big and has to fight a giant monster. And I think the monster was originally going to be Godzilla, but they just decided to make a new monster instead, probably just because they didn't want to taint the Godzilla brand at all. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut it off right here. And if you like what you're seeing here, if I'm entertaining you in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then next time, we're going to try to figure out what this is all about. See ya.